chere nea ogina ho no eye me se memfa me nsan hye ogyanum na menyi safowa no afei angel na okasa ye no eba madwunum se na se me de me nsa ro ogyanum ogyanum be hye me nsa ɛho apɛba madwunum ade mu yan se angel ne hwɛ me na bibiti so ogya firi nani na me hu se bowura me nsam na me so waso me nsa na me nsa dane ti so ogya bibi kasa kire angel no se onkasa kire me se memfa me nsa ngura ogyanum nyi safowa no na me de me nsa wura ogyanum na me nyi safowa no me hu se edi nipa me nsa aba begina manim nipa me nsa ɛho enani no kire me ne a memfa safowa no ma no nti me ka kire ne a ne no through angel no pointing ne kire me no sa ontre ne nsa nye safowa no na me de safowa no to ne nsam
and I put the key into his hand
by strengthening me.
But this was the strange thing.
Safowa no kuta ne nsam me hu se ne nsa popo asa safowa no pese free ne nsam to form but en to form ena ne nsa popo na ne body nyina popo e ya concerning Ghana battle na 2024
in 2024
now mekeka ne say saa na 2016 asa mekeka ne say na binum di matem na binum twa mempoa na binum di aya agro de ehu ya ne sasi enu nti omo gina pesa Ghana to abama omo no omo koma meya radi omo makoma emerade enti osoro eguso adwendwene Ghana mpani ne yehu 2024 na adie bechinne.
Now today's dawn,
this
is what I want you to listen clearly.
BBC
something happened.
Die me hu ya ne se enimonyam bia pagame na me hu se me gina baabi a me gina no mintimi nkyira baabi a me gina ba me hu se me gina baabi.
Now I saw that something glorious had lifted me to a place. I cannot tell you where I was standing, but I can tell that that glory lifted me to a certain place.
Na me hu se angel bi asomi mu na me hu se me ne angel na wura clouds no na me hu se e ko deep and I call higher realms.
Now I saw an angel of the Lord that lifted me up and went very deep with me into the clouds in very high realms. Now we went to a place and this is what I saw at the place.
Two angels.
I saw two angels.
Huge.
They were huge.
Powerful angels.
They were powerful angels. They were two.
And I mean who bribiti said two horses.
Then I saw two horses.
Na me who bribi at said chariots.
And then I saw something like chariots.
I say first no na me tonton ha sem piki ana say na me ma me tonton ya ma wo market. Tena me ta ko market. Wo be hu say nkrofo bi twini bi a friend truck. I believe someone who's agana no ya packing ya magusa no mo twini bi. Good.
So many years ago I used to sell in the market, and while I was in the market you could see people having something called truck that they put heavy stuff on and draw it along as they go. So what I saw in the vision was just like the truck that I used to know, but this one in the vision was so huge.
Na me share two horses no, and he said, "Yo mo twi ade no, me am hu say a chariots."
Now, so when I saw the two horses drawing the that thing behind them along, I saw that it was a chariot. I just realized that these were chariots.
And I mean who image be.
Then I saw a certain image.
But image in a main country, but image.
I will not tell you the image I saw, but I saw an image.
Now the color no that is brass and bronze.
Now the color of that image was like bronze or brass.
Now bronze no say image me who say
now the image that I saw was very huge.
And I'm who said baby to say ja chariots no ho ahia.
And I saw
and as I imagine it is bronze no a dem finfi.
And I saw that there was something like fire that had engulfed the chariots, and this bronze-like image I saw was in their midst.
Me who say two horses no a omu pulu sa track no ana Chariots no mo se omu puli edi gina baby.
I saw that the two horses pulled the chariots or the carts to a point.
Ahona mi hunu bibi ate se adaka. Te se box.
Then I saw something like a box.
Enya coffin and a casket, but adaka box. Yeah.
It wasn't a coffin, but it was like a box.
Box, yeah. Those days you go school, sana shape on it, but a so
like a chop box, but it was also very big.
And the two angels na mi hu omo no. Dem hu ya no so ma ba begina horses no ene Chariots nanim. Ena mi hu say image no eda sa Chariot no so, but odani nchemu onyina ho, but odani nchemu.
Now I saw that the two angels that I earlier mentioned came to stand before these two horses, and this bronze-like image was on the chariots. However, it was lying sideways on the chariots. It was not standing upright.
Afemi who say angels no, two angels na ayo monsa say.
Then I saw that these two angels stretched their arms like this.
Na mi hu bibi it is energy. It is mframa, but it is lightning. Me won say pagya san image no and the share adaka no box no, but eso ankata ankata.
Now I saw that there was some force like or energy like lightning and also like wind that carried this bronze-like image and put it into the box, and I did not see the box. I did not see the box cover. The box was not closed, but I saw that the image entered the box.
Na mi hu media for me no bi a o ma gidin pa o kan ha.
Then I saw two media men,
but me momudin sese,
whose name I will not mention. Whose names I will not mention.
Me hu say o mu gina ho, and the media for bi kan ho.
I saw that these two famous media men were also standing somewhere, and there were some media people with them.
Now, popular.
Now, there is one amongst them that is very famous. Now, I heard that person saying,
Entinia Onyamini Ebeka Sachere Papa Yojina Hui, or the Sachere Memeso. Entimuji dise Obeka Nesa Pepe.
Now, what I heard that person say is that, are you sure that what the voice of God shall say to this man? And he pointed at me. Are you sure that he would narrate the same thing God says to him to us in the same manner and form?
And the media ni bakono eso eje so kire ne say minim ehona mesome kasa ayese o de opa ahwe de meti amene ne be kasa akire me no sa ne beye.
Now the other media man said to this one that I am not sure. Then immediately I responded to them and I said that you can watch me. It does not matter what the voice of God said to me. What God instructs me to say or to do, I will do it and say it in that manner.
In fact,
I saw this last night. Now I saw somebody in the form of fire.
Now
I have seen that person before, and I've told you about that person some time ago. Now the face of that personality has a human semblance, but from his neck downward it's like a flame of fire, and he is in the form of a man. My God. I saw something like a key which was rotating. I saw this rotating key appear all of a sudden. Now that key was also in the form of fire. Now I saw that this key appeared and it entered that persona that was like flaming fire.
Now me say Enibia kasa chere angel baako bi opie ye say kyerɛ nea ogyina hɔ no ɛyɛ me sɛ memfa me nsa nhyɛ ogya no na menyi safoa no na ɔnkyerɛ madeɛ.
Now I heard a voice say to one of the angels that say to this man, now that man was me, and say to him that he should put his hand into that flame of fire and take the key, and I would show him what to do.
Afei angel na ɔkasaeɛ no ɛba m'adwene sɛ na sɛ mede me nsa wura ogya no ogya no bɛhye me nsa. Ɛho apɛ ba m'adwene adeɛ mu yɛn sɛ angel ne hwɛ me na biribi te sɛ ogya firi n'ani na mehu sɛ bɔwura me nsam na mehu so wasɔ me nsa na me nsa dane te sɛ ogya.
Now immediately I heard that voice. I said to myself that when I put my hands into this flaming fire, I will be bent. But as I looked at the angel, I saw something like fire transfer from his eyes to my hand, and my hands also became like flaming fire. And so I was able to put my hands into the fire.
Na ni bi kasa kyerɛ angel no sɛ ɔnkasa nkyerɛ me sɛ memfa me nsa nwura ogya no menyi safoa no.
Now a voice spoke to the angel saying to him to say to me that to put my hand into the fire and take the key.
Na mede me nsa wura ogya no mu
And so I
na menyi safoa
put
no.
my hand into the fire and I brought out the key.
In fact ogya no ne n'anim te sɛ nipa.
Now that personality has the semblance of a human being. Its head was like a human being.
Afei deɛ mu yɛn no sɛ mframa bi apue afiri mununkum bi mu.
Now again I saw some wind blow from some clouds.
Na mehu sɛ ɛde nipa mmiɛnsa aba abɛgyina m'anim. Nipa mmiɛnsa. And I saw them but me more mudin.
Now the wind brought 3 people before me. I saw the people but I will not mention their names. Then the voice instructed me, the person I must give the key to.
Tiane no kasa kyerɛ angel no, but wonim deɛ yɛ strange. Ɛne ne kasa amete. But angel ne te mo ka kyerɛ me asa no metimi act.
Now even though anytime the voice spoke, it was audible to me, I could hear the voice. The voice spoke to the angel and I heard it, but I could not take steps until the angel has commanded me to do what the voice says I should do.
Enti me ka kyerɛ ne no through angel no pointing ne kyerɛ me no sɛ ɔntre ne nsa nye safoa no.
And so I said to the person that the angel instructed me, as the voice instructed the angel, I said to that person that stretch forth your hand and take the key.
Ɔyɛ sɛ ɔtre ne nsa agye deɛ mu ya ne sɛ nkurɔfoɔ bi gyina ne nkyɛn asɔ ne nsam nti wɔntumi ntre ne nsa no.
Now just as he stretched his hand to take the key from my hand, I saw that there were some people standing beside him who were withdrawing his hand or drawing his hand backward, and so he could not stretch out his hand to take the key from my hand.
Ɛhɔ na ba m'adwene mu sɛ
So then I thought in my mind,
deɛ nti a nkurɔfoɔ ne mpɛ sɛ ɔbɛtre ne nsa agye safoa no yɛ ogya ɔde ne nsa so ma gya no bɛhye no ama ahwɛ bɛnane no ku no.
now I thought in my mind that the reason that people were drawing his hand backward is that the key was like fire, and so if he touches the fire he will be bent to death or bent to ashes.
Ɛno nti ɛne no ɛyɛ Awurade no kasa kyerɛ angel no sɛ ɔnkasa nkyerɛ me sɛ memma ne mmɛn me na memfa me nsa ne ti sɛ ogya no memfa ntakye ne nsa no ɔno so nsa bɛdane te sɛ ogya.
And so I heard the voice that spoke to the angel, and the angel said to me that I should tell this person to come close to me, and when he comes close and I touch his hand, because my hand is already turned fire, when I touch his hands will also turn fire, and then he'll be able to take the key.
Ampa me touch ne nsa na mu nsa ne nsa adane te sɛ ogya.
Now of a truth, when I touched his hands also turned into flames of fire,
Na me de safoa no to ne nsam.
and I put the key into his hand.
By strange thing ni
But
strange
this
thing.
was the strange thing.
Safoa no kuta ne nsam mehu sɛ ne nsa apopo asɛ safoa no pɛ sɛ firi ne nsam tɔ fam but ɛntɔ fam ɛna ne nsa apopo na ne body nyinaa apopo.
Now I saw that while the key was in his hand, he was shivering and trembling. He was shaking, and so it was as if the key was about to fall from his hand, but it did not fall, but he was trembling.
Ɛhɔ ɛna mehunu sɛ box na saa creature no ɛda mu no me who say angels too na omugina chariots n'anim no esa hwe box no me who say adaka no asa pagya asi chariots no eso.
Now I saw that the angel looked at that box which now contains that brass-like or bronze-like image. I saw that as the angel looked at the box was lifted up and it came upon the chariots.
Na me hui say angels no any chariots no ede sa track no ana say chariots no me so mu a fly every ho.
Now I saw that the angels and the chariots and the box all flew away from the place where we were.
But na box no adaka no na so nkata.
But the box was still open. It had not been closed.
But huge image at the box.
And that huge image was in the box.
And an angel na only me kasa.
Then the angel who was speaking with me
catch me say mehunu nia.
Have you seen what has just been showed to you?
And I'm saying
Then I answered, yes, I have.
And I say and
he said to me, in this nation something is about to happen. And that is what the Lord has given me a gist of. And so I looked and I saw. I saw that the angel who was speaking with me departed.
And I mean who said Ojane Jina Honomoa. It is so Jana Nititi Nipa Etino. The Mihu Yan say, Mammy Amijina Honomono. To me be Pejami Koshes how Janum.
Now, as the angel departed, I saw that this creature or this person who was like flame of fire but with human features, I saw that there was some energy or force that drew me close and it put me into that person who was like flaming fire.
Na angel no be pejame enimi wura mununkum ayo kopie saasase no so a me ko hu sane so ade huni osan be so mi mu na me hu se wasan ne mesane afri ho mani ba me so na me wo me dem enana juya.
Now the angel that came for me and took me into the heights of the heavens where I saw all these things, I saw that same angel came for me and brought me back to where he picked me from. And when I regained consciousness, I noticed that I was in my room.
Me share time now a few minutes, now about 3 o'clock.
Now when I watch my time,
3 a.m.
When I watch my time, it was few minutes to 3 a.m. and I had some communication with God. And I had clear understanding of the vision, but you do not understand what I saw. Now it relates to the election of Ghana
2024.
In 2024.
Now make a can say sana 2016 asa make a can say ne binum dimatem ne binum chamempoa ne binum dia agro die hu ya ne sesi.
Now I say things casually in this manner. I said the same thing in 2016. Some people ridiculed me, others insulted me, but it came to pass.
Enunti omo mujina pesa Ghana to abama omo no. So what I want to say to those who want to stand or who intend to become flag bearers of their parties to be voted on, to be elected as presidents, I want to tell them to make their hearts go close to God. Amen. Now that man that will give his hand unto God, will love his God, and will love the people in this nation, God will put him at the helm of affairs. Yakani say, as I grow, what it was I did. Now I've
said this in this manner.
But
you may take it as a joke. I have not explained it into detail, so you don't understand it. For as for hearing, you would hear, but you will not understand.
At times,
you may see something, but you will not get intelligent understanding of what you are seeing.
Into your soul, a gusu, a Ghana, Mpeni, 2024.
And so heaven is still thinking over, cogitating over the leadership of Ghana.
Enunti se Samuel anointed Saul ade tena konya kese so and calling enono.
And so if Samuel anointed Saul to be a king over the people of Israel, it was part of his call.
Enti Joida anointed Josiah ade tena akonya kese so and calling.
And so if Jehoiada anointed Josiah to be king over the people of Israel, it was part of his call.
Enti sa Daniel aboa Nebuchadnezzar mamua Daniel ne friend.
And so if Daniel helped Nebuchadnezzar so that his kingdom became strong, it was part of Daniel's
Enti
call.
Mordecai Emma Esther be a first lady and calling.
And so if Mordecai helped Esther to become the first lady, it was part of his call.
Enti nka Ahab etie Micaiah ankotena seche.
And so if Ahab had hearkened to the words of Micaiah, Ahab would have lived longer.
And enti hunu say your prophets be honoma onyame anointed omo ama amamuo ni ahenie enya politics.
Now you must know
enya politics.
that there are some prophets that God has anointed for kingdoms and governments. It is not a matter of getting involved in politics, but it is a matter of God's call.
Anaji eniswadi huna mihuye no.
That was the vision I saw last night.
Erade ma me kwan seminka.
And God gave me the permission to share this with you.
Ba ni nchire mu de won sa wan tiase.
But you see that you are at sea. You are confused.
Me am it so I am confused. On tiase.
I can see in your faces that you are confused.
Asofo, why you confused? Mon shadan tiase. Obi beka say na se de okan de san kan wan ka kran keye but o se meka because kan makin sunsun bibi koso.
Now somebody said that somebody will say in his mind that, well, it were better you had not even said it at all because we don't understand what you are saying.